Hi, this is TapCat. Welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 Brave New World as Babylon. We need to start thinking about where we're going to found our third city. And I've been studying this part of the map. If we don't capture Kiev and or Lhasa, then we have to try and find some habitable spot, and there aren't a lot. I thought about settling one right here because I would at least have 2 deer, the lake, and furs. But, I mean, outside of the 2 deer tile, I'm just going to have, no food at all. All of this underneath the forest is tundra. And as far as I know, you can't build farm. Like if I chop the trees down, I can't build a farm on it. So the other possibility is I could put one here. We'd be next to the mountain, so we could do an observatory. I would obviously get the stone. I would get access to 2 silver. But again, not a lot of food. And there was one tile, I think. Yeah, this is actually grassland under the forest. But aside from that, this is just plains and, I mean, it's just kind of brutal. No sea resources that we can tell here. Maybe the 3rd tile out has one. So, yeah, we don't have a lot of wonderful options. Nonetheless, we have no choice but to try and, find a place for a 3rd city, a 4th city. It's becoming obvious to me I'm not going to get a high population here. Oh, crap. Well, okay, let's do this. And I'm going to go ahead and heal him up just in case I need him. Ideally, I would switch places with these 2. So anyway, yeah, my point is I may be able to grow Babylon to reasonable population levels, like say 20 or so or more, but yeah, I don't see any way I'm going to be able to do that. Okay, so since the hand axe isn't the one who came through the door, I'm going to just bring him over here. But I'm not growing this city to 20, at least not for a very long time. And if I do found something up here, I'll be lucky if I get it to 10 or so. And yeah, so I'm not saying I need to found 10 cities or something like that, but we definitely need to be able to get a number of cities. If I'm not going to be able to go tall, I have to go wide enough that, yeah, you know what? Crap. I need to find out what's in here, and I'm very nervous about that hand axe. I guess I'll stay around. Okay, we finished our national college, which is awesome. Now, I'm really tempted to just hit the watermill here, but I feel like I should probably start a settler. It's already turn 83. Let me just kind of undo everything except that. Let me set for production here. Okay, so let's assume I did pick a settler. So as it stands now, that's going to take me 9 turns. I have no other good production tiles except this one. That's another thing that concerns me is if I'm going to try and win by science, which is usually what you're trying to do as Babylon. Wow, so even, yeah, it's still 9 turns. Hold on. What if I do that? Okay, it's 10, but I'm positive gold. If I do this, it's still 10. So I think that just makes sense. At least I'm getting gold. It'll take me one more turn. I'll live with that. Okay, I sort of lost track of where I was in my ramblings about cities and all that. But we need more cities. We need more population. Oh, I remember. I was saying, like, how am I going to build spaceship parts if I don't have good production? I mean, good production in my cities, because that's something they've definitely done is they've increased the cost of like the cost in hammers of building spaceship parts. All right, I'm going to move forward because, you know, he can only move one tile. All right, and that helped my gold a bit. I'm going to stay put. I'm probably going to have to heal him before I come after this guy, but maybe not. Now, I don't see any way I could found a city over here. There's just, you know, like, it's great that I could get truffles and horses, but, like, I have to be 4 tiles away, so that's, like, here. I mean, I just have almost no tiles at all that I can work. I could get a little food, but, I mean, it's just ridiculous because I'm hemmed in by Kiev, and then if I try to come over here, I'm hemmed in by Lhasa. That's why I'm seriously thinking about attacking one or both. That's not normally what I do, but I may go that route. Okay, in Akkad, I actually think what I'll probably do is just build another worker right now. Especially if I'm going to build another city or possibly take on multiple cities. I think that only makes sense. Okay, so the archer's done. I'm going to go ahead and just back off a notch. And then... well, I'm an idiot because I forgot to research masonry. So I'm going to waste 2 turns, essentially, of worker time. Because I don't want to come over here and start something. Not for 2 turns. Okay. Let's go ahead and sort this out. I am going to meet other civilizations at some point. And I might as well get to where I can actually trade with them. Crap. I don't want to see that enhanced religion because that's just going to take more beliefs off the table. And there's already 2 religions founded. And so I don't know what's going to be left for me when I get there. It's unfortunate. Lhasa is hostile. That's their basic personality. So when we cleared that barbarian camp, okay, there's masonry. You know, I didn't get as much time of extra faith as I might have. That also had something to do with the fact that I had attacked them earlier. I had stolen a worker. So, okay, I really want to get in here because it is possible I could found a city in here. I mean, I would get the stone, right? If we were like right here on the coast. But I really want to see what else is there. Actually, I think I'm seeing it. It doesn't look like... oh my god, really? So they added a Reformation belief to Buddhism. Okay, so Buddhism... yeah, it's been upgraded. I believe I've hit 200, so yeah, I could literally get a great profit any turn now. I'm just kind of waiting for the Christmas miracle to occur. That's pretty much what it comes down to. I'm a little anxious about standing here. because he is going to hurt me and I'm already wounded. But I don't have a lot of time to screw around, so I am going to do this. That wasn't great. And I tell you what, I am going to go ahead and do this. I hope I don't regret it. Wow, that was a lot worse than a minor defeat. And this is an easy choice. I'm going to take oligarchy and finish out tradition. Because we did that, we get 15% growth and a free aqueduct in our first 4 cities. And I can also purchase great engineers with faith. And I will probably end up doing just that at some point. Especially if what I'm thinking is long term. Okay, awesome. He moved off. That if I pursue science, I will try to go into order as my ideology. That allows you to rush spaceship parts with great engineers. And so if I have a bunch of faith saved, you know, we can do the last couple of spaceship parts that way. And there's my great profit. Okay. Let's see what we can get. I will go with Taoism. Okay, so we already have Goddess of Festivals for our founding belief, I think it's called. I forget. No, founder belief is here. For our Pantheon belief. +1 global happiness for every 2 cities. Interfaith dialogue. I mean, this is the only one that gives you actual science. But I only get it when I spread religion to other cities that aren't following my religion. So don't know how many boosts I'm going to get. 15 influence resting point with city-states following this religion. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to do that one. +1 global happiness. Okay. Whew, boy. See, most of this is really just all about when you spread it to others. So I tell you what, I'm actually really tempted to go for tithe. But I think just in the sense of I'm Babylon, I'm all about pursuing science. Let's go ahead and take interfaith dialogue. I've actually never used this before, so we'll see how good it is. And if it's not that good, then oh well. Okay, I actually think asceticism is not bad. I'm not saying it's on par with pagodas or anything like that, but it's solid. And temples provide +2 culture if you have 5 followers. That's okay. I'm probably not going to have very many wonders, so this is not going to be good for me. Shrines and temples. You know what's funny is on this map, feed the world, not bad maybe. It's only 2 food though in 1 city, so +2 production. Yeah, that's just 2 hammers. That's not a lot. Pre-industrial land units. Wow. So all of the stuff I really want has been taken. Okay, I tell you what, kind of in the vein I was talking about with Feed the World, I think I'm going to go swords to plowshares to help my cities grow. There are a lot of religious tenets that I would pick over this in most games. I'm not sure how many of them are on this list, because honestly, I'm not really keen on that list. I would have loved to get mosques or pagodas or something, but yeah, we'll do the best we can with it. Okay, and you know, I would actually be curious if you've played with religions a lot. I really haven't. I've been pretty upfront with that in other playthroughs. It's just something that for various reasons I've tended to not do a lot of. So I would be curious whether there's another one you would have picked over what I did, and if so, why? So if you would be so kind as to leave a comment, I would love to hear it. Okay, we're going to finish off this stupid hand axe. And that's good. So now, I guess we've pretty much seen what there is to see here. I just have to decide. I mean, this doesn't really feel like a city, does it? Again, what am I going to eat? No sea resources at all. You know, have the people who make Civ 5 ever been to America? Because it's really a lush country. There's a lot of agriculture, you know? Like, this is California. And let me tell you, California has a lot of agriculture. And the Sacramento Delta is incredible farmland. But according to Firaxis, we're just this giant mountain and kind of desert. I mean, I'm not saying we don't have that. There is the Mojave Desert and all, but we aren't quite as bad as all that. All right, well, enough fussing, because it's not going to change this game, I'll tell you that. I think what I'll do, let me just make sure. Is there anything that would be more important? Yeah, I should really build a farm over here. It's not, well, yeah, I guess it's not that big a deal. I could have built one here. That's all right. So I'm going to have to come to a decision. We got a golden age. Sweet. Mausoleum has been built. Fair enough. Babylon finished its settler. Let's go ahead and do a watermill. Not only will it give me more food, but that extra hammer, when I only have 10, that's not nothing. And the other thing I also need to do is reassign my tiles. And let's do this. So I want that. Whew. I want this locked. And I guess I'm okay with the rest of this. I'm plus 7 food. I'm going to grow in 11 turns. Yeah, you know what? My gold is okay for the moment. So I'm going to leave the silk be. I'm working all of the wine and getting my faith. So the silk is the one plantation that doesn't give me a bonus like that. Okay, so they're recommending here. Let's take an honest look at that. So I get cattle. I get the incense, which I already have. It's not going to be unique, but it is a luxury. I can trade it. I'm near fresh water. You know, the one thing I don't like is my best food tiles are going to be right here, but those are tiles Babylon would already be able to work. And they're just fighting each other for food. It's going to be a very, very limited resource base. So I don't know that I like that. You know, honestly, I need to just friggin' take Lhasa, probably. Okay, let's build a farm here. And then we'll build a farm here. That's going to be, you know, probably about all I can realistically do for a COD for a good while. And look at this. I'm 17 turns away. So when I finish this worker, actually, let me just make sure. Did I ever research? Crap, I didn't. Okay. I need to switch to sailing, and then I'll come back here, because I need to be able to build a workboat. And this way, that will finish at the same time as my worker. Oh, there's an interesting suggestion. Well, I'll have 2 spice and nothing else. Okay, well, listen, we will sort out where to found this city when we come back. But that's all for now. Thank you for watching. I hope we see you next time.